Let's be honest, teaching is tough. It's a profession that demands so much, both mentally and physically. Every day you step into the classroom with the intention of making a difference, of inspiring young minds and shaping the future. You pour your hearts and souls into it, and sometimes it's easy to feel completely drained. The long hours, the endless grading, the constant need to be present and engaged. It can all take a toll. That, my friends, is burnout. It's that creeping feeling that starts small but grows over time until one day you realize you're completely overwhelmed. It's that feeling of overwhelming exhaustion, like you're running on fumes. You wake up tired, you go to bed tired, and in between, you feel like you're just going through the motions. You're emotionally drained, your patience is thin, and that passion you once had feels like a distant memory. The joy you once felt in teaching seems to have faded, replaced by frustration and fatigue. But take heart, dear teachers. Burnout is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you've been strong for too long. It's a signal that you need to take care of yourself, to find balance and support. Burnout doesn't have to be the end of the story. It's possible to overcome it, to find ways to recharge and reignite that passion for teaching. There are ways to reclaim your joy, your energy, and your passion for this incredible profession. Lean on your colleagues, seek out professional development opportunities, and remember why you started teaching in the first place. You can overcome burnout and continue to make a difference in the lives of our students. Burnout is sneaky. It creeps up on you slowly until one day you realize you're not okay. Maybe you're feeling cynical about your work, doubting your abilities, or dreading the start of each day. You might be experiencing physical symptoms too: headaches, insomnia, or constant fatigue. Pay attention to these signs. Your body and mind are trying to tell you something. It's time to pause, listen, and take action. So, what leads to this overwhelming feeling of burnout? Well, teaching is demanding. The workload is immense, the pressure is constant, and the emotional toll can be heavy. You are constantly juggling lesson planning, grading, meetings, and the ever changing needs of our students. It's no wonder you feel overwhelmed sometimes. And let's not forget the lack of support many teachers face. Limited resources, large class sizes, and inadequate funding only add to the stress. The first step to overcoming burnout is acknowledging that you're experiencing it. Once you do that, you can start finding ways to manage stress and reclaim your well being. Remember, self care isn't selfish, it's essential. Think about incorporating stress reducing activities into your daily routine. Try yoga, meditation, or deep breathing exercises. Even taking short breaks throughout the day to step away from your desk and clear your head can make a world of difference. Remember that old saying, it's so true. Taking care of yourself outside the classroom is crucial to preventing burnout. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating healthy foods, and staying hydrated. And don't underestimate the power of exercise. Physical activity is a fantastic stress reliever. Find something you enjoy, whether it's walking, dancing, or swimming, and make it a regular part of your routine. When you're feeling burned out, it's easy to lose sight of why you became a teacher in the first place. Remember that feeling of excitement, that desire to make a difference in the lives of young minds? Reconnect with your why. Spend time reflecting on the moments that brought you joy in teaching. Was it witnessing a student's aha moment or seeing their confidence grow throughout the year? Hold on to those memories and let them fuel your passion. I'll never forget Sarah, a dedicated high school English teacher who came to me at her wits' end. She had been teaching for over a decade, pouring her heart and soul into her students, but the demands of the job had finally taken a toll. She was exhausted, overwhelmed, and ready to quit. The endless grading, the constant pressure to meet standards, and the lack of support had drained her completely. I don't even recognize myself anymore, she confessed, tears welling up in her eyes. I used to be so passionate about teaching, but now it just feels like a chore. Sarah's story is not unique. Many teachers face similar struggles, feeling the weight of their responsibilities crushing their spirit. The joy they once found in their profession slowly fades away, replaced by a sense of dread and burnout. We worked together to create a plan for Sarah to prioritize self-care and set healthy boundaries. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. We started by identifying the areas of her life that needed attention and made a commitment to address them. She started practicing yoga regularly, carved out time for hobbies she enjoyed, and learned to say no to extra commitments. Yoga helped her reconnect with her body and mind, providing a much needed escape from the daily grind. Slowly but surely, Sarah started to feel like herself again. She rediscovered her love for painting, a hobby she had abandoned years ago, and found solace in the creative process. She rediscovered her love for teaching and felt empowered to create a more sustainable work-life balance. By setting boundaries and prioritizing her well-being, Sarah was able to bring her best self to the classroom, benefiting both her and her students. Her journey from burnout to balance serves as a powerful reminder that self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity for long-term success and happiness in any profession. David, an elementary school teacher, was struggling with the emotional toll of his job. Every day, he faced the challenges of his students, many of whom came from difficult backgrounds. The weight of their struggles was becoming increasingly hard to bear. He was carrying the weight of his students' struggles on his shoulders, feeling like he wasn't doing enough to help them. The constant pressure to be a source of strength and guidance was taking its toll on him, both mentally and emotionally. It's just so much, he confided. The expectations, the emotional baggage, it's overwhelming. I feel like I'm drowning in it all. I care about these kids deeply, but I'm starting to feel numb. The passion that once fueled my teaching is fading, and I fear I'm losing my connection with them. David realized he needed to find healthy ways to process his emotions and build resilience. He knew that if he didn't take action, he would burn out completely and be unable to support his students effectively. He started journaling regularly, expressing his frustrations and celebrating his successes. This simple act of writing became a therapeutic outlet, allowing him to reflect on his experiences and gain a clearer perspective. He also made an effort to connect with his colleagues, creating a support system within his school. By sharing his feelings and listening to others, he found solace in knowing he wasn't alone in his struggles. Through these strategies, David was able to rediscover the joy in his work and approach his students with renewed empathy and compassion. He learned that taking care of himself was not a sign of weakness, but a necessary step in being the best teacher he could be. With a rejuvenated spirit, David found that he could once again inspire and uplift his students, making a positive impact on their lives. These stories are just a glimpse into the experiences of many teachers facing burnout, but they also highlight the incredible resilience and strength within our profession. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Reach out to your colleagues, friends, or family members for support. Share your experiences, your struggles, and your triumphs. Sometimes simply talking to someone who understands can make all the difference. There are also a wealth of resources available to support you. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if you need it. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable guidance and strategies for managing stress, coping with burnout, and improving your overall well being. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It takes courage to acknowledge when you're struggling and to seek the support you need to thrive. Teaching is a calling, a passion, a privilege. It's also demanding, challenging, and often thankless. But amidst the chaos and the pressure, there is also immense beauty, joy, and fulfillment. Never forget the profound impact you have on the lives of your students. You are shaping young minds, igniting curiosity, and inspiring dreams. So, take care of yourselves, dear teachers. Prioritize your well being. Reconnect with your passion and never be afraid to ask for help. You are not alone and you are capable of overcoming any challenge that comes your way. Leave a comment if you are a teacher.